are back here on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com for the second game of our triple header here. We are live at Baton Rouge Community College. We just finished bringing you Central versus Central Catholic on the sister station, LouisianaAllAmericanSports.net. And now we are here for a very, very special pair of competitors, the defending 5A state champion, Scotlandville Hornets from Baton Rouge, and Parkview Baptist, the Eagles, from just off of Airline Highway in the Cedar Crest neighborhood. This should be a very good contest. We are about 30 seconds away from tip-off, and I'm here with my broadcast partner, Perry Daniels. Perry, what are you, we've seen these teams play before, and we know that Parkview has actually managed to get the better of our Madison Prep Chargers before, so can Scotlandville expect the take it to the ropes like they were last time they were in this building?
Most definitely, Eric. Again, as we mentioned in the earlier broadcast, Parkview's coming off of a long last night, so I expect them to come out and rebound very well. They're a very well-coached team. Don Green's one of the best coaches in the city, and I just anticipate a very good basketball game here.
So here we are ready to roll here from Baton Rouge Community College, and tip-off Damian Jones, center court, tipping off against Parkview Baptist. Also on the floor are Vincent Sanders, Traylon Banks, of course Brian Bridgewater, number 5. You know, we've done Scotlandville so much I almost don't need my roster, but I forgot who 23 is. 23, Ezekiel Brown, how could I forget? Love that name. There's the pass. Down low, baseline, and Damian Jones. Oh, he throws it away. And Coach Sample, you see the look on his face. I think Damian Jones couldn't believe that the block was that easy. I mean, Parkview Baptist player Reed Vile just pretty much telegraphed it for him. Rotating around. Here come the Eagles into the paint from the left elbow. Puts up a shot and good! Oh, buried it. That was Will Jones, number 12. Boy, did he just take aim and fire. Ezekiel Brown with the rock. Brown, back to Sanders. Sanders over to Banks. Banks down low for Bridgewater. He just took on 2 Parkview Baptist Eagles and put it in. Boy, Brian Bridgewater, what a special talent. So Jones being guarded by Banks. And they're going to lose control, out of bounds. Looks like Colby Harrison got a little too excited there. Traylon Banks with the rock. Bridgewater looking very patiently, finds Banks again. From the corner, Sanders, ooh. Very, very ugly shot.
Will Jones with the rebound. First quarter in jitters there.
Yeah. I agree, Perry. Trying to penetrate, not getting much there. Finds Harrison. I'm sorry, Crone, not Harrison. 1-2 step into the paint. Floater good. James Thompson. Very patient effort there by Thompson.
Parkview Baptist is coming out just like I anticipated, Eric. They look really determined.
But they're not going to be a pushover. Damian Jones passes to Banks. Banks looking, swings it to Sanders. Back to Banks from downtown. Parks the block. And saved. Good job. Oh, right to Damian Jones. It is not saved. Jones, wow. It goes from a save to an assist, Perry. 4-4. We're all tied up.
Eric, we should say Damian Jones, the Vanderbilt Commodore signee.
So he did commit to Vanderbilt. Yes. Oh, boy. James Thompson again. Bringing down the house. And he might have brought down his team's lead. Look, they're going to call a whistle. It's not a tech. 6 points to score. The net got caught up inside the rim. Sanders with the ball. Swings it to Banks. Banks over to Brown. Brown back to Banks. Banks steps up. Comes near the block area. Off the glass and good. Traylon Banks on the assist from Ezekiel Brown. Ball's inbounded to Revile. Vile steps up, passes back to Jones. Jones goes to his right, pulls it back between his legs. Jones into the lane, 1-2 step, floats it, and good! Will Jones feels very comfortable pairing with his short distance shooting. That was another, almost a line drive considering the distance.
That was, Eric. Not even a floater, but it was a running jump shot.
Right. Banks to Sanders. Sanders. Jones said he was open in the post, but Sanders did not think so. Brown floats it up to Jones. Jones over to Bridgewater. Oh, looked like a volleyball match up there, Perry. And actually they're going to say that Bridgewater slapped that out of bounds. So Parkview Baptist, the Eagles, will get the ball back, and they are leading 8-6 with 3:57 to go in this game. There's the pass inbounded to Jones. Jones is really struggling with Traylon Banks. There's the pass from Jones. Down low over to Starkey. Starkey over to Crone. Crone back to James Thompson. One-two step off the glass. No, not off the glass. No, good. Rebound Thompson and good. James Thompson again continues to dominate under the basket. After the missed shot by Revile, he was right there, Johnny on the spot with the rebound and putback. Meanwhile, Traylon Banks left, right elbow good. We're about 15 feet. We have a timeout. The score: Parkview Baptist 10, Scotlandville 8 here on Louisiana All-AmericanSports.com.
Banks really pushes the tempo, Eric. We can tell that he has great basketball genes. He's the son of Southern University coach Coach Banks, and Southern University is playing extremely well right now. 9-0 in SWAC play.
Big improvement.
Just tell, yes, huge improvement. He's really turning that program around with a victory this year over Texas A&M.
Right.
So if they could win the SWAC tournament,
that was nice.
They may even be able to elevate above a 16 seed. But the younger Thompson was really playing well, and that's a nice shot. He has a total of, the younger Banks, that's his 4th point so far this game.
So here comes the ball, inbound to James Thompson. Thompson behind his legs.
Scotlandville's in a full court man-to-man defense.
Taking it across the timeline is Vile. Vile goes near the baseline, floats it up, and he looked like he had it. Thompson rolls off his, but nope, they're going to say one off from Scotlandville. Interesting. No. Yes, it did go off of Scotlandville. How about that? I saw Thompson wrestling with the ball. Somebody must have stuck a hand in. Will Jones with the ball. Steps up. Will Jones from about 17 feet. You might not ever hear me say this again, but he broke the ankles of Traylon Banks. And folks, we have a ball game, just like that. Traylon Banks, 1-2 step in the lane, passes back out. Damian Jones couldn't hold on. Parkview Baptist Eagles with the rebound. Here comes Will Jones. Will Jones from just in front of the elbow, deflected by Damian Jones. Sanders to Banks. Banks floats it up. Brian Bridgewater on the assist from Traylon Banks. Will Jones dives for it like it's football and is forced to use the timeout. And if you didn't know it, folks, guess what we have? We have a ball game here at BRCC on Louisiana All-AmericanSports.com.
Wow, what a monster dunk. And actually, Eric, when he threw the ball up, I thought that Damian Jones didn't see it for Scotlandville and didn't go attack it.
Right.
But Bridgewater saw it clearly, grabbed it out of the air, and a monster dunk. A monster dunk.
That was fantastic.
I see why the young man is he was in the paper the other day, Eric, saying that he's anticipating a basketball scholarship. A lot of teams have come after him to play football, but he's waiting on a basketball opportunity.
Well, he's definitely got the skills, Perry. Ball's fought for, Banks is loose. James Thompson under the bucket, no good. Rebound, Vincent Sanders. They're battling for the ball a little bit. In the corner, Ezekiel Brown for three. Ezekiel Brown from downtown. 13-12. Scotlandville's regained the lead. Will Jones passes from downtown. No good. Rebound by Starkey. Starkey with the ball, looking for some help. Kicks it back up to the top of the key to Connor Crone, who missed the first shot. Will Jones with the ball is calling the signals. Traylon Banks has a look on his face like it's not going to happen again, pal. Jones breezes by Damian Jones. And James Thompson with the rebound and putback. James Thompson unassisted with the rebound and putback. And it is now 14-13.
And Thompson looks like he has something to prove tonight, Eric. Big guy for Glen Oaks last night really got the best of him. So he looks like he's coming out with a different type of intensity.
Woo! Traylon Banks redeeming himself. He says, in your face to Will Jones with a triple from downtown all the way from 3rd Street. 16-14. Scotlandville on top. Will Jones. Oh, boy. Traylon Banks is going to get it today, folks. He gets past Banks with the help of a screen from number 44, Connor Crone. And Banks looked like he ran into a wall when he ran into Crone. Meanwhile, there's a whistle, and that's going to send the Eagles to the line. Will Jones will shoot two with his team trailing Scotlandville 16-14. Will Jones will shoot two with a chance to tie the score. 4.4 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Fouls on Damian Jones, his first of the night.
Will Jones' shot is good. 16-15. Jones puts it up and cannot get the roll. Damian Jones of Scotlandville with the rebound. Get the ball is Ezekiel Brown. Oh, in the corner. That's not going to count. That's not going to count. That should not count. And it should not count. Nope. Good call. Good non-call.
Who shot the free throw at this end?
Will Jones, number 12. So
he missed the second.
Correct, which is why they're down one. And Vincent Sanders, it was in his hand before he even jumped in the air. Wow. Oh, they counted it. Oh, my goodness. That's a bad call. Oh. They counted Vincent Sanders' shot. That was after the buzzer. That was way after the buzzer.
Oh, wow.
They got robbed. So we are back to the action. Ezekiel Brown inbounds to the Sanders, back to Brown. Here we go, second 8-minute frame. So that shot did count by Vincent Sanders at the end of the first quarter. I completely disagree with it, but you can make up your own mind and watch the replay here on Louisiana, allamericansports.com. Bridgewater down low to Damian Jones. Damian Jones goes up, and Brian Bridgewater getting it with the rebound and putback.
Brian Bridgewater is playing like a man out there.
21-15. In the game for the first time tonight for Parkview Baptist is number 30, Josh Leonard. He misses that shot. We have a whistle. It's a foul on number 40. That's against Matthew Starkey.
Wow, I'm just really impressed. I know we've seen Bridgewater a couple of times, man, but he looks more and more impressive each time we see him.
He plays his size. He plays his size into that bucket. Traylon Banks with the ball. Ezekiel Brown. Back to Banks. Goes in the high post for Bridgewater. Passes back across his body to Brown. Brown swings it over to Sanders. Vincent Sanders over to Banks. Banks. Down low for Damian Jones for Brian Bridgewater. No good. Rebound James Thompson. 6:55 to go. Also into the game for the first time is Austin Payne, number 11 for the Eagles. There's the,
He caught his teammate off guard. Thompson wasn't ready for the assist, and it caused the turnover.
I wasn't ready for it either. I thought he was going to try to knife straight to the basket. I thought he had an alley. I guess I thought Thompson might be able to put it in taller and faster. 6:36 remaining in the second quarter. Sanders, right elbow. Banks, no good. Rebound James Thompson. Austin Payne takes it across half court, passes over to Vile. Vile from downtown, no good. Bridgewater to Banks. Banks brings it across half court. A really fast-paced offense here for the Hornets. Ryan Bridgewater skips. It swung over to Ezekiel Brown. Ezekiel Brown over to Traylon Banks from downtown, no good. Rebound by Starkey. Starkey to Vile. Vile. He practically pushed off of Sanders and he paid for it. He lost the ball. Ezekiel Brown with the ball steps up. Passes to his side for Banks. Banks tries to launch from the block. It's blocked. Bridgewater out to Vincent Sanders. No good. We have a whistle.
That was on Scotlandville on Parkview.
So that's another foul on Matthew Starkey. He's picking him up quick here in the second quarter. And we have
two there, Eric.
Jared Salmon in the game for the first time for Scotlandville, as is Hendrick Foster, number 3. In the game also for the first time for the Eagles, number 14, Adam Rudd. Will Jones back in the game. So, lineup for the Eagles consists of Rudd, Payne, number 11, Will Jones, number 12, James Thompson, number 1, and number 30, Josh Leonard. And for Scotlandville, number 3, Hendrick Foster, number 23, Ezekiel Brown, number 1, Vincent Sanders, Jared Sam, number 15, and Brian Bridgewater, number 5. Bridgewater kicks out to Sanders. Sanders ball fakes, foot on the line, puts it up, rims out, no good. Rebound by the Eagles. That's Austin Payne. Will Jones. They're going to call a block on Ezekiel Brown. I do agree that's the correct call. It was almost a takedown.
That's his first foul.
5:15 remaining in the first half. Scotlandville 21. Parkview Baptist 15. Austin Payne with the ball. Payne through his legs. Nice pass to James Thompson from Payne. That's the second. Down the rebounded is Rudd. And there's a foul. That's the second pass that Payne threw. That Thompson almost looked like he wasn't ready for, but he did catch that one. Kind of rushed his follow through though. Will Jones from the left wing.
Shot it really flat.
Yeah, that was. I think he needs to arc it a little bit more. Maybe he's getting kind of tired at the end of the half. Bridgewater into the corner for Vincent Sanders. Sanders over to Bridgewater, back to Sanders. And if you're getting dizzy at home, so am I. Brown with the ball. over to Foster. Foster down low to Bridgewater, who tries to go baseline, partially blocked by James Thompson.
Great transition defense by Parkview Baptist. They really hustled back on D, and they got the stop and the turnover as a reward for their hustle back on defense.
Sure did. Oh, stolen. Nice shot by Henrik Foster. He really read Leonard's eyes like Bojack. Bridgewater takes down the building with a fast break transition on the assist from Henrik Foster. And a wholesale substitution coming from Parkview Baptist as Matt Starkey checks in, Connor Brown checks in, and Reed Vile checks back in. Still in the game are James Thompson and Bill Jones.
Bridgewater has really come out like a determined man tonight.
That was authoritative. He launched all the way from the high block and brought it down.
That's his 9th point of the night with the free throw.
So we see who the man of the hour is going to have to be this evening for the Scotlandville Hornets. Bounce pass from Starkey over to Crown. Crown is good. Assisted by Starkey. Ezekiel Brown brings it across half court. To Foster. Foster back to Brown. Brown to Foster. Over to Sam. Sam in the lane. Passes back to Ezekiel Brown. To Sanders. Back to Brown. 3:37 to go. 7-point lead for Scotlandville. From downtown, Ezekiel Brown. Good! And that was all the way from the Brew House. 27-17. Scotlandville up by 10. You can start to feel this one starting to really get into Scotlandville's control here.
And Scotlandville's attacking the 3-2 zone a little differently than we saw in the last game. They are doing a ball screen up top.
Matt Starkey puts up a ducket shot down by the Hornets. Rebound by Henry Foster. And
which is causing the wing players to help, and then their point guard kicks it to the wing for the open three. That's a different approach than we saw Central Private take in the last game, where they attacked it through the middle, or the Central Wildcats attacked Catholic Private's 3-2 zone.
That's another foul on Matt Starkey.
Really? That's his third.
Yeah, that's his third foul, and they haven't taken him out. That's interesting. Ezekiel Brown swings it over into the game for the first time for Scotlandville is LaMarcus Lee. Brown to Jared Sam from the foul line. That's about a 14-foot jumper, no good. Swatted down by Lee, but right into the hands of Connor Crone. Ball between the legs, Will Jones. Nice quick pass to James Thompson underneath. Swatted down by Damian Jones. Traylon Banks finds Ezekiel Brown from downtown. Oh! Ezekiel Brown on the assist from Traylon Banks, shooting that one all the way from the USS Kid. And there's the timeout on the floor. Scotlandville 30. Parkview Baptist Eagles 17 here on Louisiana AllAmericanSports.com.
Wow. Eric, we've also got Bipolar Nola, the latest rap artist. You can go check him out at YouTube. Bipolar, B-I-P-O-L-A, Nola, N-O-L-A. As a sponsor of tonight's contest. Bipolar Nola.
Okay, good for you, Bipolar Nola. Bipolar, that's hip-hop said?
That's hip-hop.
I'm going to guess he's from New Orleans.
Yeah, you're correct.
I never guessed that with a name like Noah. Well, best of luck to him. I definitely tried my hand in that business when I was a younger person. It ain't easy. So thank you, Bipolar Nola, for your contributions to Louisiana high school sports. Damian Jones, he was waiting for Will Jones right there in the lane. Will Jones line drive, no good. Thompson again. James Thompson with the rebound and put it back. But when you can hang under the bucket with Damian Jones, you have a post presence. So you have a down low presence in the game.
That's 10 points for James Thompson and 5 rebounds. So he's doing more than hanging in there.
Yeah. Oh, boy, Damian Jones went to the sky to recover that. Stepping up is Ezekiel Brown, passes to Traylon Banks. Banks near the top of the key, swings to Brown. Brown down to Jones. Jones near the left elbow, passes to Banks. Banks steps up from the charity stripe, passes to Ezekiel Brown. Brown from the high block. Oh, man! Ezekiel Brown assisted again by Traylon Banks on the underhanded finger roll. 32-19.
11 points on the night so far for Ezekiel Brown with 3 3-pointers.
He's been doing it high and low. Will Jones got excellent penetration into the lane. He didn't even begin his acceleration, Perry, until he was past the free throw line.
I really like Will Jones' game, Eric. He attacks the rim. He can shoot the three. He's just a fantastic basketball.
Smart player. He's a smart guy. He knows what's going on in the court around him.
Yeah. He happened to travel that time. That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Lost his footing.
Traylon Banks also penetrates, and he's fouled. You can see that from here by James Thompson. That'll send Traylon Banks to the line to shoot too. Banks misses the first one.
This is starting to get away from Parkview Baptist.
It sure is. Banks makes the second one. And we have a substitution. Marcus Lee will check out. Checking in. I think it's Jared Sam checking back in. And as tipped, Jared Sam on the deflection. Actually, it was deflected by Banks. Banks through the lane, no good. Rebound by Connor Crone. To Vile all the way to Leonard. Leonard to Thompson. Thompson. Oh my goodness, what a coordinated effort. James Thompson on the assist by Josh Leonard. Thompson was folding in the air away from the basket and still put the ball in off the backboard like he meant to do it.
Eric, when he put that ball up, I thought it had no chance of going in.
Me neither. It's tipped, rebound by Josh Leonard. Leonard looks, he finds Will Jones. 11 seconds to go. This should be the final possession of the half. Jones steps up from just behind the free throw line and good! And that's the end of the first half. With the score, the Scotlandville Hornets 33. The Parkview Baptist Eagles 23 here on Louisiana All-AmericanSports.com. Barry, what stands out to us? What stands out to us on the stat sheet?
James Thompson has 12 points, Eric, 5 rebounds. Will Jones has 9 points with 1 rebound. The big guy, Bridgewater, who has been the most dynamic player of the half, has a total of 9 points, but is even far more impactful than that with 3 rebounds. And Banks has 8 points and 1 rebound. And Ezekiel Brown leads all scorers for the Hornets with 11 points.
Brian Bridgewater had how many points?
9 points, 3 rebounds.
And James Thompson 12 and 5.
Correct. You know who's been really quiet though? Damian Jones.
Yeah, he's had some action with the bucket, but that's about it. That's
2 points.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost back to the action here as we are just seconds away from the start of the second half between the defending 5A state champions Scotlandville Hornets and the Parkview Baptist Eagles. I guess if we're going to sum it up for our viewers in the first half, we saw a game that was very close, a lot of good action in the post by James Thompson, a lot of good penetration by Will Jones and Parkview Baptist, but at the end of the day, Scotlandville was pulled out with a very comfortable lead heading into the second half.
Very comfortable, a 10-point lead. You know, so You know what, Eric? I don't really know what to say. They're playing the number one team in the state. I don't know if you should be satisfied with, hey, you're only down by 10 points in the half.
Absolutely not. I mean, you got Parkview Baptist, I guess, is a higher cut of lower classification school.
Right.
They took it to Madison Prep, and Madison Prep was every bit as competitive as Scotlandville, taking it to overtime. Now, I know there are no transitive properties in basketball, but you would expect Parkview Baptist to be in the building.
Right, and I expect that Coach Don Green is going to have them come out in the second half and do some things that they didn't quite do in the first half.
So at the line is James Thompson.
That foul was on Damian Jones.
Is that his first one?
That's his second.
So, at the line is Thompson. And let's see what he has in this tank. Thompson. It is good.
No good.
No good. No, rolls out. Sorry about that. He did not get the shooter's roll. Banks with the ball. Goes all the way down to Sanders in the corner. Sanders across to Ezekiel Brown. With the ball is Banks. Sanders passes back to... Brown passes back to Sanders. Passes to Banks. Brown. Over to a trailing Banks. Goes in the post, the high post for Jones. Back to Banks. Scotlandville being very patient and deliberate here in the beginning of this third quarter. 33-24. Scotlandville on top. Through the lane, trailing Banks, underhand. Finger roll off the glass and good. Scotlandville 35, Parkview Baptist 24.
Great job of breaking down the defense. Penetration kills zone defense.
Jones tries to find Starkey, but he can't. Rolls out of bounds. Scotlandville gets possession of the basketball back.
Parkview has got to cut out the turnovers.
When you're down by this many possessions, you're only going to stop Scotlandville's hold so many times while building back your score. Bridgewater over to Banks from downtown. Rims out, no good. Rebound, James Thompson. Gives it over to Will Jones. Jones from behind the arc. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Ezekiel Brown. Here comes Brown. 6:18 to go in the third period. Brown in the paint. And it looks like Traylon Banks wasn't quite ready for it. They barely hold on. Browns recovers the loose ball. Sanders passes to Banks, and Scotlandville's going to settle down a bit. Back to Banks. He has Jones. Jones underneath the board. He's just fighting. He's rejected by... Oh, wow. Rejected by Blood. Rejected by Adam Blood. He got a little too greedy there, Perry. He should have gotten it out to one of his teammates.
Yeah, he should have kicked that ball out here. That was a little too much.
Bounce pass from Will Jones down to James Thompson. Oh, he tried to find Starkey. Starkey was not ready. Will Jones there to save it. Bounce pass to Thompson. Thompson in the paint. Turn around. Hook shot. No good. Rebound Damian Jones.
Looks like the strategy coming out of the half for Parkview Baptist is to make Bridgewater play some defense. They want to pound the ball inside to James Thompson.
That'll definitely tire him down a little bit if you make him run more. Kyle puts it up from the left elbow, sort of. That was his launching point. Rebound, Brian Bridgewater. From downtown, Vincent Sanders rims out, no good. Rebound by Matt Starkey.
Starkey's the only one in foul trouble on the court. He's got 3. No one else has more than 1. Damian Jones picked up his second early in the second half.
Will Jones, the Thompson, nice pass, and Brian Bridgewater was all over that, right on right. And they're going to call a foul.
No. Yeah. Yep.
I thought it would have been jump ball myself, but the guys with the stripes have the last call.
And they had varying opinions there, Eric. The baseline referee gave the jump ball signal. The middle referee gave the foul signal, and I guess he takes precedent.
Damian Jones, that's a silly foul. Damian Jones was beaten on the inbound pass. He got into Thompson's hands. Thompson was going to go unopposed to the basket. Why foul him? Like you're going to stop him from scoring. So they may have just given him a free.
That's the third on Damian Jones. I anticipate Coach Sample getting someone to the table for him soon.
That shot is good. He bears the free throw, 35-27. Jim Brown, the Hall of Fame running back who played with the Cleveland Browns, always said if you have a chance to put your opponent away, you need to extinguish him. You do it. Finish. Put your foot on their neck.
And Scotlandville's not doing that. They just had a turnover, so it's going to be Parkview Baptist ball. Here they can roll off about 5 points in a row here.
They've definitely helped Parkview Baptist out enough. 35-27. And credit to Parkview Baptist for not rolling over, but I don't think anyone expected that. Bud to Vile. Good. Is that a triple?
Yeah.
Are they rolling it? Yes, it is. So that was Reed Vile on the assist by Adam Rudd. And just like that, Parkview Baptist is back in the game. Bridgewater down low. No good. Rebound, Damian Jones. Jones, bang, 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 all over Rudd. And then Rudd's going to draw a foul. Tough little skinny guy.
Damian Jones is lucky that he didn't get a player control foul right there.
It was close, Perry.
It was. That would have been his fourth. He really aggressively cleared space and to take that shot up. He moved Rudd with his elbow and his body. But the referees were kind to him and allowed him to hang around.
I guess they figure someone that small shouldn't be giving a guy that tall those kind of fits. You know, Damian Jones got into trouble the last go-round, the last time they were in this building, and was a big part of the reason Madison Prep was able to cut it close. I said something to overtime. That wasn't correct, but, you know, had it. No good. Madison Prep had a late lead, I should say. From downtown, Reed Vile, no good. Rebound, Damian Jones. Finds Ezekiel Brown. Ezekiel Brown swings to Sanders. Sanders to Brown. Brown to Banks. Banks down low in the low post. But Jones, good! Blindside pass. Oh, to Vincent Sanders. Vincent Sanders on the backdoor pass. On the pass from the backdoor, rather, from Damian Jones. And we have a timeout on the floor, and just like that, Scotlandville's back at the 10 clock, still running.
Great strategy by Coach Sample. Notice that he did not call the timeout until the Hornets had pushed the lead back up to the 10 that they went into the halftime with.
It was almost like they were being rewarded for getting the lead back with a stoppage of play.
That's exactly right.
Let's say, you guys kind of created this mess, you're going to go fix it.
And he allowed them to fix it. And you can do that with a veteran team, Eric. You know, they've got a lot of seniors on the court out there, and he allows that. When you're the number one team in the state, he has a lot of confidence in them, and they have a lot of confidence in themselves.
This team knows how to win, Perry. I mean, I don't recall from when we called the state championship game last year, I do not remember, I'll put it like this, none of these names seem new to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I remember Cleveland Thomas, the senior for Scotlandville, had an outstanding performance. I remember him not being there, but I remember all these guys last year playing and contributing. That's a veteran squad. And, Will Jones got tied up. We're going to call jump ball. Will Jones got tied up by Traylon Banks. And possession is going to remain with... Oh, no, the arrow's with...
It was wrong.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the arrow was wrong. They forgot to change it, but they were conscious that they forgot to change it.
Vincent Sanders to Brown, back to Sanders. Sanders passes to Brown, swings it to Banks. Down low to Jones in the high post. Ezekiel Brown wide open, no good. Traylon Banks with the rebound and a floater and good. Traylon Banks unassisted off his own rebound with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Scotlandville 42, Parkview Baptist 30. Stolen, Traylon Banks. Oh, he ran his eyes like Kojak. Austin Payne tried to float the ball across court kind of lazily, and Traylon Banks saw it all the way. Will Jones across his body, passes it, rebound from downtown, runs out, no good. Brian Bridgewater gets the board. Bridgewater bringing it up court, and Nat Starkin is trying to keep up with him. Across his body, Vincent Sanders from downtown, no good, hits the net. Damian Jones, unassisted off his own rebound, slams it home. Scotlandville 46, Parkview Baptist 30, with 2:19 remaining in the third quarter.
Wow. He slammed that with authority, Eric.
Boy, did he brought down the house.
And actually he went underneath the basket and came up on the other side.
Ball's inbounded. Josh Leonard back in the game for the first time this half. Will Jones with the ball. Passes to rebound. Oh, he lost control. Damian Jones got away with the hold. That's going to go as a steal officially of Damian Jones. 1-2 step Brown. Sanders from downtown. Pushes out, no good. Rebound, Brian Bridgewater. Damian Jones with a hard tie on the assist from Brian Bridgewater. Scotlandville 48. Parkview Baptist 30. With 1:55 to go in the third period. There's the floater. And Will Jones is fouled. You can see it from here. I believe that's on Banks. It is on Banks. Number 10 for a hold. 1:53 remaining in the period, but the route is on right now. Scotlandville has exploded on Parkview Baptist after Parkview Baptist made a small rally early in the quarter. It's been all Hornets. They have felt the sting, and this Eagle is not soaring out of here. 1:48 to go. There's the pass to rebound. Lyle steps up from the right wing. Hesitates, passes back to Will Jones. 1:41 to go in the third quarter. Finds Thompson underneath, and good. James Thompson on the assist from Will Jones as he cut through the back door.
Those are the first points out of the timeout that Carlos Sample called. That's the first points for Parkview Baptist there. Scotlandville came out of that timeout and extended the 10-point lead to an 18-point lead.
It's just, and it came so quickly. I mean, let's talk about a swarm of bees. Bridgewater forced to put it on the ground. Bounce pass to Ezekiel Brown. Sanders finds Jones. Jones in that low post in the paint. He took 3 steps. Almost 4.
Yeah, he got his chicken wing up, he had his elbow up, great job, that's exactly how it's taught, but he drug his pivot foot as he tried to leverage up.
You can't take the house with the trailer. That building is anchored. We lifted a pivot foot, lost in possession, stolen Ezekiel Brown. Now, unassisted off his own steal, Ezekiel Brown, 50-32. That's blocked. Damian Jones got the steal. Here comes Traylon Banks. Banks, underhanded rebound. Damian Jones gets the dunk. Josh Leonard gets the rebound. Will Jones with the basketball. Damian Jones got a little too excited there, but the Scotlandville lead is 18. They can get away with that. 50-32. Scotlandville all on top of the Parkview Baptist Eagles with 23 seconds to go in the third period. Jones between his legs. Passes over from downtown. Will Jones rips out, no good. Rebound, James Thompson. Thompson, get that out of here. They're going to call goaltending on Damian Jones. I don't know about that one, Perry. I was saying it's a foul.
Yeah.
Finally after shooting. 50-32. Apparently he grabbed them. Is that what they said?
That's his fourth foul, Eric. Yes.
Damian Jones has to kind of pull back the reins a little bit. He's how should I put this? I'm not going to say he's hurting his team considering the situation, but he's not helped his teams with a lot of quick fouls. So Damian Jones, although a very entertaining display by Mr. Jones, as he threw down a couple home hard. Traylon Banks also checking out of the game, checking in for Scotlandville, number 3, Hendrick Foster, and I believe Jared Sam. Yes, Jared Sam, number 15 is back in the game. That shot is good by Thompson. And another ankle breaker there. Ezekiel Brown snapping Leonard's joints a little bit. Bridgewater from the baseline. Rips out good. Brian Bridgewater on the assist from Ezekiel Brown. Getting the shooter's roll. At the end of the third quarter, the score. The defending 5A state champion, Scotlandville Hornets 52. The Parkview Baptist Eagles 33 here on Louisiana All-AmericanSports.com. points now does Damian Jones have?
Say again?
Damian Jones, where's he at? 8 points, how many rebounds?
7.
So I think what we saw there, Perry, we saw a very dominating third quarter of basketball, one in which Parkview Baptist actually tried to put a dent in the Scotlandville lead, and Scotlandville just roared back, responding like a champion does.
Oh yeah, Eric, and we didn't have any doubt about that. We knew that the Scotlandville Hornets were going to do that. Parkview Baptist is just struggling right now as a team. They're turning the ball over too much. This is the same problem they had last night against Glen Oaks. They couldn't handle the Glen Oaks pressure.
Well, when you can't handle the pressure, you're going to get kicked out of the kitchen. That's what's happening so far to Parkview Baptist. Will Jones goes up, rims out, no good. Rebound, Ezekiel Brown. Brown. To Sanders, back to Brown. Finds Jared Sam. Sam over in the corner for Foster. Foster back to Brown. Over to Sanders. 3:23, 3:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Ryan Bridgewater closes in the paint with authority. Over and gentle touch, floating right over James Thompson's head. Ryan Bridgewater. On the assist from Vincent Sanders, and we have a kick ball. A Coach Sample did not like that call. I don't know. That's a kick ball. That's an awfully close one. And Coach Carlos Sample not pleased with the call.
Number 3 is
Vile. Reed Vile, number 3. Oh, for Scotlandville?
Yeah.
Foster. Hendrick Foster. Will Jones brings it across the timeline. 6:55 to go in the game. Matt Starkey with a stutter step. Starkey. You can hear Coach Sample calling out the orders. Who is Starkey going to? Oh, it is still officially that should be a steal by Ezekiel Brown. Oh, he missed his assignment badly, but Ezekiel Brown did not. He found Jared Sam in the back door and picks up the and one. Was it 30?
I guess so, Eric.
No, it had to be 40. It had to be Starkey.
He gave the 3
Oh, it was
sign.
3. Okay, well, that's number.
I wasn't sure if it was 30 or 3.
Maybe it was Reed Vile, 30. I'm pretty sure I got to look at it. I should have put this look.
What's Coach name?
Avery.
Coach Avery.
Coach Avery.
Hold on, he got to watch that action. He got to watch the action.
Sorry.
3.
So that'll send Will Jones to the line. No, that might have been 3. It might have been Reed Vile.
Okay.
I know the offender looked a lot more like Starkey than Josh Leonard.
I got you.
Fit the profile better.
Did he make that one? Did Will?
I don't think so, Barry. That one is good. 57-34. All the way down to Sanders. Sanders from the elbow passes. I'm sorry, Brown passes to Sanders. Keep crisscrossing those two. Ezekiel Brown with the ball. Colton, Vincent Sanders. To Brown. Brown over to Foster. Foster down low for Bridgewater. Bridgewater, no good. And picked up by Rudd. Rudd with the rebound. And here come the Eagles. Will Jones with the ball. Passes over to Leonard. Leonard to Rudd. Back to Leonard. Leonard to Jones. Just hung over the ball. 57-34. 1-2 step by Jones. He is met by Bridgewater. And I'll tell you what. I got to call that on Bridgewater. That could have. That was awfully close to going the other way. That could have been a charge.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Bridgewater had his foot extended a little bit. That might have been all the official needed to not give him the call with his body in the air. one's no good. Will Jones missed his first.
He's 2 of 5 from the line so far tonight, Eric.
A guy with such a good line drive shot and under pressures struggled from the charity stripe. That'll make him 3 for 6. We have a timeout on the floor. The score, the Scotlandville Hornets 57, Parkview Baptist Eagles 35 here on Louisiana All-Americansports.com.
We are just moments away from the main event. Your Madison Prep Chargers taking on the defending Class Single A champion, Christian Life Academy Crusaders.
And, you know, we saw Christian Life and Madison Prep out shooting around beforehand. They both looked like two very eager groups of young men really ready to get on this titanic matchup of Baton Rouge High School College. I think it's going to be a very good matchup, Barry.
Should be a very good basketball game, Eric. Should be very good.
So we'll be coming out of the timeout very shortly. We're back to the action. Ezekiel Brown gets the inbound pass from Jared Sam. Crosses his body, passes to Brown. Brown crosses over behind his legs. Passes, he has Sam. Sam back to Ezekiel Brown. Over to Bridgewater. Bridgewater passes to Sanders. Flips it up for Bridgewater. Oh, boy, Bridgewater almost got caught napping. And he was held by Thompson. No call though. Carlos Serpico didn't like it, neither did I. Here comes Will Jones with the ball. 5-12 to go in the game. Will Jones. 1-2 along the baseline. Just finds Starkey. Starkey can't do it. Couldn't do much with the ball, but James Thompson was Johnny on the spot to get the rebound and putback. This is Sanders with that pass from Brown. Sanders picks it back up. Passes to Foster.
Wow, that was an unbelievable no call down there. Last time we were on this end of the court.
That would have been called in football for holding. And whoa, putting it down is Jared Sam very patiently on the assist from Ezekiel Brown. There's the pass into Will Jones. 59-37 with 4:29 remaining in the ball game. 22-point lead for Scotlandville. Bounce pass on the baseline for Thompson. Thompson pinballs it off of Bridgewater, and it goes right into the hands of Ezekiel Brown, who should get the steal. Gives it to Sanders. Sanders rims out, no good. Rebound by Leonard. Josh Leonard passes to Will Jones. Through the lane. 1-2 step, and he's fouled. Will Jones fouled right in the paint on the way to the bucket by Henrik Foster. And Will Jones continues to struggle at the foul line. 59-37, Scotlandville comfortably ahead. The fat lady has come. She sang during the last commercial break, and she's gone back into the locker room.
You know, Will Jones has his hand on the ball a little too much to shoot anything less than 70-75%.
He sure does.
From the free throw line.
He makes that one, buries that one. 59-38. Scotlandville Hornets swarming all over the Eagles of Parkview Baptist here on Louisiana All-Americansports.com. Another sponsor of Louisiana All-American Sports is the Daily Hat Trick. If you like sports, if you like to have a little fun with sports topics, and guys, if you like to look at beautiful women, log in to www.thedailyhattrick.com. That's thedailyhattrick.com, one word, for all the latest happening taking the world of sports. And also, is it Bipolar Nola?
Bipolar Nola, B-Y-P-O-L-A. Bipolar Nola, N-O-L-A. Check him out on YouTube for all the latest music.
Well, I'm definitely going to check it out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Talented individual there, Eric.
So Parkview Baptist coming back out onto the court, almost looking like a group of wounded warriors. Onto the court for Parkview Baptist are Will Jones, Matt Starkey, Adam Rudd, number 14, number 44. I didn't see much of Connor Cohn at all this half. He's back in the game. And James Thompson, number 1. They've extended their defense. It's a full court. I don't know how well it's going to serve them. Traylon Banks goes through the back of the house, off the glass and good. Traylon Banks on the assist from Brian Bridgewater. And that will put Scotlandville up 61-38 as soon as they tick on the extra points. There we go. And Banks will go to the line to shoot 2.
Wow. We'll shoot 1, Eric.
That's what I meant to say for the and 1. He made that look easy, Perry. I mean, he's just flying away. He just knew a spot on the glass where he wanted to put the ball. In the game for Scotlandville, number 10, Traylon Banks, number 1, Vincent Sanders, Brian Bridgewater, number 5 in the middle of the screen, number 23, Ezekiel Brown, and Damian Jones, the big tall fella in the paint. Down low, ball is rebounded, bobbling around a little bit. Matt Starkey and Damian Jones are tied up for, I'm sorry, that was Rudd. That was Adam Rudd and Damian Jones tied up for it. That was an act of bravery, because if I were Mr. Rudd, with a 24-point margin, I see Jones barreling down from there like, oh, sorry, that's Damian Jones. You can't stop him. Oh, heck no.
Would have made a business decision not to go.
Exactly, a business decision. But a good hustle move there by Adam Rudd. Not going to serve him much good, though, as the possession arrow was with Scotlandville.
Yeah. Rudd knows that he has to go back over to that bench over there, Eric, and he knew that if he didn't get on that floor, he was going to have some problems on that bench.
There's somebody else there on the bench that's dying to get the game for him.
And Coach Green would have found him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They didn't say jump ball, right, Perry?
They did say jump ball. It is Scotlandville's ball, according to the arrow. As soon as they throw it in, they'll switch the arrow.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you have to throw it in first.
So, let me ask you a hypothetical question. If they committed some kind of violation, never got it in, will they keep the possession arrow?
No.
Just a matter of protocol.
Yeah.
Sanders to Brown. Brown down low to Bridgewater. Bridgewater to Jones. Jones underneath the bucket for Banks. Banks behind the back and good. Burning Will Jones. And I think he's very well redeemed himself from when Will Jones broke him in half like a spring doll in the first quarter.
That's his 19th point of the night, Eric.
Yep, I think Mr. Will Jones awoke a sleeping giant, or disrupted a hornet's nest. Starkey down low to Thompson. Vincent Sanders came in and disrupted. Also there was Adam Rudd near the ball. Let's see who's going to keep possession. They're going to call that a foul on Vincent Sanders for pushing Rudd. So Rudd definitely earning his minutes in hustle time. Rudd at the line, and he will shoot. I guess it's got to be a 1-and-1 situation. I don't think Scotlandville has 10 fouls.
There are in the 1-and-1. Oh, hold on. No, I take that back. Parkview Baptist is in the.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. That's the 1-and-1.
So the officials getting some stuff sorted out. The scores table is. They're saying 1-and-1. Getting the foul count together. And Rudd. Short. The first one rebound by Bridgewater. Traylon Banks with the basketball. Passes down low. Vincent Sanders back to Banks. Banks for Ezekiel Brown. Back to Banks. And Matt Starkey almost coaxed out the steal, but could not. Vincent Sanders hanging on to the ball. And is that going to be a foul? It's a foul on James Thompson. I don't think he has a whole heck of a lot of fouls.
That's his third, Eric.
And James Thompson and Matt Starkey will check out of the game and have a seat on the bench. Their day is pretty much over, as it is for this Parkview Baptist team.
I'm surprised that Bridgewater and Damian Jones are still in for Scotlandville.
Yeah, I think it's about time to retire those horses. 64-38, because they're coming up on they're up by 26 points. I don't think Parkview Baptist is going to make up for that in 2 minutes.
No.
Now they've only scored 38 the whole game. And looks like Leonard Lee, I'm sorry, Lamarcus Lee is going to check in. Ooh! Jamie and Jones put up an air ball from the foul line. That's embarrassing, but after about 4 monstrous dunks and a 26-point lead, you'll just call it your own personal spoof, personal, what do you call it, gag reel.
That's going to finish him for the night, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that should be it.
Next stop ball, he will come out of the game. There's someone at the table for him.
Into the game for the first time back for Parkview Baptist, number 20, Corey Rung. Corey Rung. Rudd to Leonard. Leonard. Oh, finds Rudd going to the back door. Adam Rudd on the assist by Josh Leonard. Marcus Lee with the ball. Finds Hendrick Foster. Lee over to Sanders from downtown. Good! Vincent Sanders on the assist from Lamarcus Lee. That one all the way from Capital City Grill on Lafayette Street. There's the pass to Rung. Josh Leonard. Leonard tries to cross over. He does cross it right out of bounds. Will Scotlandville get the ball back with 58.7 seconds remaining in the ball game.
I think I'm going to sneak out to the restaurant so that I can get that off.
Gotcha. So, back to the action. Lamarcus Lee with the basketball. Lee. Jump step, floater, no good. Rebound by Josh Leonard. Stolen, goes all the way down into the game for the first time for Scotlandville. Number 32, Terrell Pierre. From downtown! We need Pierre! It is good! 66-42 with 11 seconds to go. That'll wind it down. That is the end of the ball game. Final score, the Scotlandville Hornets 70. The Parkview Baptist Eagles 42, a 28-point drubbing here on Louisiana All-Americansports.com. Join us back in 10 minutes for the main event. Your Madison Prep Chargers taking on Catholic Life here on Louisiana All-Americansports.com.